All right, are we live? I think we're live. It says we're live. I'm going to guess we're live. This is a whole new experiment that we are doing here. Welcome to Get Wet with Marla. It is a Friday, so we can still say, thank Jacuzzi, it's Friday. I have a very special guest tonight. Kimberly is with me.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the bubble bath.
It's nice.
Well, it is, isn't it? It's nice and warm. It's sometimes after a little while, it does get a little hot.
It's a little hot right now.
But it's always better when it's hot. Things are always better when they're hot, which gets us to what the show is about. It is a hot show. We talk all things dating. We talk all things romance. We talk all things sex. And you can get in on the action. You can write comments. This is live. Ow, there's still water dripping on me. That was very hot. So definitely, write to us if you'd like. Tonight's really, really big hot topic that we are going to start with is online dating. Now, online dating, first of all, I have to say this again. Thank you to everybody who writes things that they want to talk about. I get topics sent to me on DMs, on comments, this and that, and online dating shows up a lot. So it's very exciting, Kimberly, that we have you here tonight because this is a topic that a lot of people wanted to talk about, okay? So let's get right into it. So online dating, I have to say, are you online now?
I am almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks, you're a newbie.
Yes.
Okay. I will say for me, I have been banned from every dating app. Thank you very much. And I'm very upset about it. So if there's any bigwigs out there from Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, any of the big shots, I would like to actually plead my case and talk to you because I feel like I've been excommunicated from the dating app world and it hurts my feelings. I want back in. I would like to get back in. So if there's anybody out there that works for Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, talk to me, please. I am not a bad person and I would like to get back in the dating apps. So, okay. So you are back online now.
I am back
for
online.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get right into it. I know a lot of people always ask, what is the best dating app? Now, which one are you on?
I'm on the Facebook and Hinge.
Okay. And between the two, now it's only been 2 weeks, right? It's only been 2 weeks. Between the two, what do you like better?
I like Facebook because it's free.
Right.
You have, I think, a bigger pool coming in. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but Hinge is a little bit different. I'm still trying to navigate it.
Yeah.
So, I can't change certain things. Was it on Hinge or Facebook? Something I couldn't change, something on there.
Oh, your preferences.
Yeah, but I see other people typing in on their bios, I'm really this age because it won't let me change it.
Right, right. I mean, it's funny. So all of the apps are slightly different.
Yes. They
all cater slightly to something else. Wait, we have a comment here. What does it say? I thought you were in a relationship with the gentleman I see with all the time. Does that not mean that I cannot talk about dating in a bathtub? Anyway, that's very funny.
He's on site.
Supervisor and producer. Each dating app does cater to a different thing. And when you mentioned with Hinge, oh, Jay, I agree. I also like the Facebook dating app. Okay, so Jay agrees with you. So yes, the Facebook dating app is great because it's the easiest one I think to navigate.
Yes.
And there's no you're also connected in some way. It'll tell you who you're friends with. If you have mutual friends.
Yes, it does.
And that's kind of cool. So
yep.
Okay, and then, if it's going to be a good person, a bad person, not all the time, but you know a little bit. You get to know a little bit about these people.
Yeah.
But I will say, you mentioned Facebook being free. All of the apps technically are free.
With limitations.
Yes. Now, you can pay, and they have gotten very expensive.
Oh, it's really expensive. I paid for, I think, a 3-month on Hinge.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done. I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I tend to do the Facebook one more than I do the Hinge. For whatever reason, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Right. I mean, when I had joined, what is this? When I had joined, I think it was Bumble. I think Bumble was up to $89 or $90 a month or something. $89.99. It's expensive.
But I liked
a month.
Bumble. I did like Bumble.
But it used to be, what was it, 30 or 40?
Yeah, it was $39.99 or something.
Yeah. And now it's more than doubled.
Oh, it's expensive.
But people are still paying it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's sort of like when you look at, like, I always say this, when you look at like the price of like bags, you know what I mean? Like expensive high-end bags, you'd be like, oh, I could have gotten a Gucci bag for $1,000. Now you can't get one for $3,000. You know what I mean? It's like, if there's always going to be people, as long as somebody's paying it, it's going to keep going up. You know what I mean?
I think the one thing about Facebook, because it's free, and I was trying to figure out if there was a way to find out how long people have been on it. Like, you know, like with these other ones, you have memberships. Mm-hmm. Unless you forgot that they have a membership, because we all do that. But Facebook, these people online could have been there for 6 years.
They could be.
So you don't know if they're active or not.
That's right. Whereas the other ones, I think they do tell you when they're active. Yeah. John is saying, for women, they are free. For men, you gotta pay. Well, here's the thing. That's still not true. Like, I think men still can be free as well with limitations. You don't have to pay. But the thing for now, and he's right, like, it used to be that men did get a lot less features up front that women got. But now I think it's even, like, women can't do it either. I think now women, you know, if you only get to look at 3 people, you only get to look at 3 people. Right. Otherwise you have to pay for unlimited. Mm-hmm. Suzanne is saying, smile, girls. Smile.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. Hi. Thanks for watching. For everybody out there, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for playing along. So right off the bat, it's an investment. But it's an investment in your love life. Right? So you kind of have to think about that. Like, you think about if you pay to go to a gym, you know, so you can look good. If you pay, you know, to go X, Y, and Z, whatever you're doing, you buy face cream, you know what I mean? Whatever you're doing, it's an investment for you. So when you think about your love life, are you worth investing in? Now, sometimes I do think that it gets carried away and it gets very, very expensive. Yeah. Back in the day, I never paid for the apps. I only did free. But it wasn't as, like, stringent. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And again, I'm not allowed to be on them anymore, which is very annoying.
You can come visit mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm not allowed.
Vicariously.
Yes, I'm not allowed. And I'm getting comments. Yes, I've met tons of you. I've met most of you on dating apps. Yes, I know. Suzanne, I find that, Susie Q, I find that choose the same guys on these websites for years. Yes. And if you're on one website, chances are you're on all of them. Yep. And listen, it's not just men. Like, this is not a bashing of, like, men versus women.
No, not at all.
We're all in the same boat here, right? So it's like, as a woman, I could be on all of the apps and a man could be on all of the apps. There's nothing really wrong with that. But I do think that, like, each app is known for different things. You know what I mean? And I think you just have to kind of, like, decide what you want, like what you're looking for, you know? But I did like Facebook dating a lot.
I do too, but they don't give you a lot of criteria to set. So when they say, like, there's always that margin that they'll go a little bit below or a little bit over, whether it be mileage or height or whatever your criteria is, they go real broad.
Yes. And they don't listen when you choose something.
Oh no, it's like every time it's like, oh, well, I guess there's nothing, whatever, there's no match today or whatever, because I'm like,
Right. It is crazy. But I also found, like, when I was doing Facebook dating, like, it wouldn't let me change parameters. Like, for example, it'll say, like, your height preference. But I couldn't get in there to say what my height preference was.
But you know what? You know how it happened? I mean, it was a fluke because I was not liking anything. So they sent me, like, a little pop-up that said, would you like to change your criteria? So then I got all excited. I was like, yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is the way to do it. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. And, Susie agrees with what we're saying. Great. Thank you. And I have to say to both of your women are gorgeous. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. So getting right back to it. I know that, like, online dating for a lot of people can be really daunting. A lot of people don't want to do it. They feel like it's a lot of work, which, by the way, it is. It is like a full-time job. When you are online, it is like a full-time job.
It is.
But it's also fun. Like, I remember back in the day, the first time that I heard about, I think the first dating app I heard about was Tinder.
Yeah.
I happened to be married at the time. And I remember I was at a party and these people were talking about Tinder like it was like the best thing since sliced bread, right? And I remember begging my husband at the time and I was like, oh my God, please let me make an account. Please let me make a Tinder account. This sounds like so much fun. Because it was like a video game to me, right? Okay. So I was like, oh my God, this sounds like an amazing. All you do is you sit there and you go like this, and oh my God, you get to look at all these people, and blah, blah. And to me, it was like Disneyland in a phone, right? And he was like, are you out of your goddamn mind? You know what I mean? Like, there was no way he was going to let me do it. So I was like, rah, rah, rah. When I got divorced, everybody said to me, because everyone knew that story.
Right.
Everyone's like, oh my God, you must be so excited. You get to go on Tinder now and all the dating apps. And I was like, hell no, I'm not going on. And they were like, why not? And I said, there is no way I am putting myself into that mix, knowing that no matter how great of a time I have on a date, the guy that I am with is going to go home and see what's behind curtain number 2. They're always going to be swiping more and more and more.
Or they're going to be scrolling through their phone for numbers they already have.
Right. So I was like, no, I don't want to put myself through that. Because knowing me, I'd have a great time. Right. And then like I go home and I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's going to call. No, he's not, because he's probably online with somebody else right now. Right. Mm-hmm. So that made me not want to do it. But I was wrong. I was wrong.
You got hooked.
I got hooked. I had to move to Italy for a few months for a job that I was doing. I was casting a show for Bravo. It's called To Rome for Love. It was a dating show in Italy. And they made me go online. They made me actually create dating apps to do this. And I got hooked. I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. This is so easy. Like, so when I came back to the States, when I moved back to the States, I was like, oh, hot diggity, I am in it to win it. Mm-hmm. And I got to the point where I realized if you really do like somebody and you really do have that connection, you won't do the swiping. And even if you do for a little while, like, because let's be honest, just because you meet somebody and they're great, you're not going to put all your eggs in one Easter basket. You know what I mean? You're going to keep looking, and everybody dates around until you discuss.
Until you really feel that this is the next level.
That's right. That's right. So, because of that, it's, I got to a point where I was like, take the chance, dive in. Like, if you don't take a chance, you're never going to know. We got some more comments here. Myrna and Taryn saying, hi. Okay. John is saying, I could swear you had a minor addiction to dating apps and swiping. Yeah, I did. And I'm really honest about it too. Like, I would be very honest with everybody that I'd go out with. I'd be like, listen, I'm kind of like a one and done girl. Like, I'd go on one date, like a first date. Yep. And I'd be like, oh, but if I thought they were cool and nice, I'd be like, oh, but I have a great great girlfriend to set you up with. Right. Like, and I did that numerous times. Like, it was almost like I would go on these dates. I'd have a great time. These were great guys, but I just wasn't wanting to be in a relationship at the time, or for whatever reason, I was, scared. I just was a wall. I had a big wall. And, as, Dana is saying, more like Major. Steve is saying, how did you meet John? Okay. I'll get to that in a second. So I got to a point where it's almost like I was like a matchmaker. I'd go on these dates, these first dates, and then I would decide who of my single girlfriends I should set these guys up with. And that was fun until I decided, wait a minute, what about me? How come everyone's going to be in relationships now and I'm not? So, I did take a chance on myself. And to answer your question, Steve, it was Hinge. Yes, it was Hinge. Okay. And I gotta be honest, like, I really liked it. And I really liked Hinge. Like, obviously that, back in the day, Tinder was my favorite. And nobody agrees with me on this, but like, I didn't see it as the hookup site.
It's not like that anymore.
Right.
I think it started out kind of like that. It got a bad rap, whether it was or wasn't, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was before my dating time.
Yeah.
But
right,
I think it's just another dating site now. And they all do. They all say, are you looking for a real relationship? Are you looking for casual? And I mean, it's all there. Facebook, Hinge, they all ask you the same question.
Yes. So, now, and some people lie. Like, we'll get into that. There are liars online, and you have to be very careful.
Oh, yes. And also do your due diligence and background checks. Just saying.
Right. Have you seen the Tinder Swindler? Did you watch that?
Oh, I watch all those rom-con and all
those. Oh, my God.
I watch them all.
That's crazy. I mean, that is bananas. Marissa is saying dating apps are very scary. Mm-hmm. They can be.
Yes.
They can be. But they don't have have to be. I don't want like one bad story, like the Tinder swindler or whatever it's called, to, sway you from your dating journey. Although I think you hung up your hat, Marissa. You don't need to worry about this. But Susie Q is saying, John is a perfect match. Thank you. It's like playing the lottery. It is like playing the lottery.
But it's also, you can't be in all these places at once.
Right.
So I think it kind of gives you the opportunity to branch out and just say, I'm not looking at, 12 miles away. I'm looking for how far you're willing to travel. And sometimes it may be a little further.
And a lot of them have traveling options.
Yes, they do.
So that if you are somebody who works on the road, if you are somebody who's going on a vacation, if you are somebody who wants to be in a long distance relationship, listen, it's not my jam, but some people like that. Like, some people really do like that. Steve is saying that Hinge and Bumble have more quality women.
Oh.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. We don't get to see the girls' parts, but okay. Dina, thank you for helping me when I needed help on my dating. Oh, that winner chicken dinner.
Right.
Yes, Marla even knows. I can't see the rest of it, but it was Marla knows something. I will get to it, but yes, I did help. I had a dating app creation party at my house one night. This was several years ago. 4 years ago? It was like 3 or 4 years ago. Were you there? You were there.
I missed that. I don't know why.
Oh, you missed that party. Okay. So people came over and we actually created dating apps and I helped people write their profiles and it was great. And Dina, I believe, is still with the same, one of the same people she met early on. So congratulations. Okay, Ricardo. So you never tried celebrity dating apps. Do you mean Raya, or which one are you talking about? Which celebrity dating apps are you talking about? There's so many dating apps. Listen, depending on what you're looking for, there really is I don't want to say fetish, but there's the farmersonly.com, christianmingle.com, there's, divorced, widows, old time, whatever, millionaire match, if you only want to be millionaires. There's so many different ones. It's kind of impossible to be on all of them. But you just pick the ones that you think would work best for you. Susie is saying, I wish people told the truth about their wishes. Yes. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people don't tell the truth, which is annoying.
It's very annoying.
But let's be honest. A lot of people in person, they could be sitting across from you at dinner. You met them at the grocery store. They're lying too.
Exactly.
So it's the same bag of tricks. You know what I mean? You just gotta work through it. So it's like walking a tightrope, right? You don't want to run across. You want to be careful, but you also want to kind of enjoy it up there, right? It's fun. It's exciting, but you don't want to run across because you might fall and flat on your face and then it's all over, right? So it's a nice balancing act that you have to do when you're going on these dates. Do you think that it's okay when you are dating somebody online? Is it okay to date other people at the same time?
Absolutely.
I agree. I totally agree. Some people feel like once
you can be honest about it.
Yes.
I would like to know.
Yes, you have to be honest about it.
This is the thing. You can go out on dates with other people, but are you sleeping with all these other people?
That I would not be okay with.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Yep. But I was also somebody that I never wanted to I wasn't a sleep around person anyway.
Nor am I.
Yeah, so it's but listen, to each his own. Right.
Yeah,
nowadays,
absolutely.
Nowadays people have sex it's just something to do. And that's fine. But you should let the person know that you're dating, especially if you're having sex with them, what's going on. And,
exactly.
Because we're all adults here. You know what I mean? And nobody wants to get hurt. Everybody has feelings. Don't be it's not worth being a total D-bag.
Just be honest and upfront, and you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. I'm hearing from the Peanut Gallery that there are fetish dating apps. And actually I do know about that. I have heard of some, and I have heard stories from people that were on them, and the stories are great. The stories are great. I feel like you have to be a detective nowadays. Yes, you do. And you should be like that anyway. And I am I'm the most naive bird in the world. I would go on these dates. I wouldn't even know these people's last names. I wouldn't know anything. I just didn't think anything of it. And it really took me here. And like my friends, this is when I was living in California, my friends in LA would be like, what's wrong with you? You're going to get kidnapped. You're going to get killed. We're not even going to know where you are. And with them saying this so many times and sending me so many articles and stories, I realized, all right, Marla, it's time to
Oh, absolutely.
You really have to know who you're going out with. And by the way, just because somebody asks you out, you don't have to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's my case. Again, if anybody out there is listening from Bumble or Tinder or Hinge, like, I should not be getting reported just because I don't want to go out with somebody. Okay? Like, that is not fair. I should not be getting blackballed.
She's mean.
Right.
Mean
Like,
button.
just because I'm on a dating app doesn't mean that I have to go out with you. Right? It's like, oh my God. It specifically says in my bio, I am a casting director and producer for dating shows. If I think you're cute and I don't want to go out with you, I may ask you if you want to be on a dating show. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm basically giving you a compliment. Listen, we're not a match. I'm not looking to go out with you, but and this is what I do for a living. If you're interested, let me know. Like, there's no solicitation. I'm not asking you for credit cards. It's there's nothing. I'm just like saying, let's be friends. Like, whatever. Like, but don't make it like, oh, you're not on here to find somebody. Yes, I am on here to find somebody. Like, stop it. Like, it's not fair. Anyway, there, my soapbox rant is over. Susie Q is saying, good talk, girls. Thank you so much. All right. Well, listen, at the end of every episode, we like to do a little thing called Sex Ed Trivia, where we ask questions to the peanut gallery. You will be Team Peony. And my guest, Kimberly, you will be Team Vagini.
Okay.
Okay? So we have Team Vagini and Team Peony. And I'm going to ask you guys questions. And I want to see the answers coming up, all right? So I'm not going to give them right away. But let's let the first question. Oh, do you guys like my book? No Bad Days. Isn't this cute? Isn't that so cute? Oh, wait, what is Susie saying? Men think what does it say? Men think you like them because you smiled or even speak to them. Yes! Oh my God. That is very true. Especially because I'm a smiler. Like, I like to smile. I feel like I don't believe in being like the bitchy thing.
I'm always smiling, but if a guy smiles at me or looks at me, I usually don't.
I know! Oh my God, I used to be like that too. I was so scared. I know, suddenly I'm so shy. All right, let's get to the sex ed trivia part. All right, here we go. What was the first online dating app site and when was it launched? Who knows this? What was the first online dating site and what year was it launched? Come on, Team Peony. Peanut Gallery, let's go. What do you think?
I know it was in the 80s.
Oh.
Yes.
She knows.
Oh, no, because you can go on YouTube and find those videos.
Oh.
And they're hysterical.
Wow, okay.
But I don't know what it was called.
Oh, okay. But we have something that says...
But what's on an app, though? It has to be an app?
It has to be an app.
Oh, it has to be an app.
What was the first... Oh, no. The first online dating site. It was an online dating site, a website. So not necessarily an app, but a dating website. Online. What year? And what was it? And I am hearing that was quite the rant. Yes, it was quite the rant, and thank you for noticing. I'm very annoyed. Like, wouldn't you be annoyed if you're like blackballed for something that you didn't do? Hello. Okay, we have MySpace coming up from the Peanut Gallery. We have eHarmony coming up from the Peanut Gallery. We also have another eHarmony coming up from the Peanut Gallery. Okay, keep the answers coming, guys. And what year? You didn't tell me the year. I need the dating site and the year.
90s. I'm going to say like 91.
Okay, so we got Team Vagini saying 91. All right. And Team Vagini, do we have what do you want to go with?
It was an app. It was a website. So they've done, what's it? I don't know. We can just do, Match.com. I don't know. I don't think.
Okay, so we have a guess of Match.com and the year 1992,
91.
91, 92.
I remember the commercials, that's all.
Okay. All right, good. Very good. All right. We have another one at Match.com, okay? Match.com, 1999.
Oh.
I'm thinking Harming was around 2000, eHarmony. Okay, somebody's saying Match. All right, I will let all of you know now. It was Match.com.
Okay.
In 1995.
Ooh.
1995.
Okay. Match.com. Still on dial-up then.
Right.
It was still dial-up.
Yeah. Or I mean, it was maybe just starting. I'm trying to think of like
it might have.
It may have like just been starting that year.
Most of us you can't talk too long because
right. You can hear that. You hear the modem that. Depending on where we were. Like I remember, like in the school library, it was like you could log on to some things, but it was very weird. Anyway, all right. Next, what year did swiping? Okay, what year did swiping become a thing, and which app launched it? Okay, what year did swiping become a thing, and which app launched it? We have a comment here saying you girls look great. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that one I'm going to say was definitely probably early 2000s.
Okay.
Early, like maybe 2000.
All right. Swipe.
See, I was married back then. I didn't.
I know. Hello, me too. But that's that's why this is a little round of trivia here. What do you think, Team Peony? What year did swiping become a thing? And what was the first app that launched it? This little thing. What was the first one? What was the first one? I'm hearing 1999. Okay. And what was the name of the app? Again, this is the first swiping app. What do we think? Any Team Peeny's giving me a little bit.
Let's just do, I don't know. I don't even know how old Tinder is. Tinder was old. I'm going to say, I'm trying to think what my daughter did. She was on Tinder and I'm going to say Tinder.
Tinder. Very good. It is Tinder in 2012. Jay got it. I'm guessing some of these people might be Googling these questions. I saw they were very silent.
Or they've been on it since the beginning.
Right.
Are you still on it?
John is saying 2011 for Tinder. Bert is saying Bumble. Dean is saying Tinder 2012. I'm guessing people are Googling. All right, I'm hearing Bumble. Very good. All right, it actually was Tinder in 2012. All right, last question. All right. Now, think real hard about this. And no Googling, people. Here we go. According to a study, what is the percentage of dating app users that only use it for casual sex? Give me the percentage of users that only use it for casual sex. The percentage of dating app users.
I think it's going to be lower. I think a lot of people are really looking for their person. At least I hope they are.
Listen, I know that I said a lot of people lie, but a lot of people are very honest. And they will be very honest with you, like, I am married. I'm looking for another. Or we are looking for a third. Or we are looking this. I just want to...
So this is on all sites. This is just...
Yes, according to a study, what is the percentage of dating app users that only use it for casual sex? So this is like across the board, all of the apps.
I'm going to say 30%. I think it's relatively low.
30%?
I think it's low.
Okay, 30%. We have a 15%. Okay. We have, somebody admitted they actually asked Siri. No, Siri is not involved in this conversation, please. I got a 25%. I got a 95%. Oh. 95%.
Well, if it leads to it, that's great. But you got the first date.
It is, my goodness. I got a 69%. Nice number. I got a 10%. All right, here we go. The actual percentage of dating app users that only use it for casual sex is 24%. Woo! Yes, very good. Team Vagini and Team Peony, you both did awesome. You guys did awesome.
Teamwork.
Yes, very good, very good, very good. Well, everybody, it is about that time to wrap it up and go. I want to thank you all for watching Get Wet with Marla. I want to especially thank my fabulous guest, Kimberly. Yay! And please join us next week for Get Wet with Marla. Bye! Now, how do we turn this thing off?
I don't know. It's your job.
I know. Let me figure this out. All right, everybody. Bye!
I'm so pruny.
I'm pruny too.